Hey guys, Mr. T Lexify back, and today I'm going to be talking about the newest thing that we have discovered recently on Treyarch's Facebook. Now these are basically 2 letters that they have released so far. I think they will be releasing 4 just because of the 4 main characters. Now supposedly these 2 letters, one is from Untoten, which is the first one, and the second one is from Tokyo. Now this is very strange. Maybe Treyarch is going to give us Nikolai's and Dempsey later. A lot of people are speculating Dempsey's will have a bunch of vodka bottles and all those scribbles, and guys, it's definitely some cool stuff we're looking at. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is they have an album that Treyarch has put this in, and it is called Letters from the Field. Now, it is a very strange thing. If you do look up Letters from the Field on Google, you will find a book made by Margaret Mead, and it's basically her book about messaging her families and friends when she would work out on the field. Now, I don't think this has any relevance to do with it, but there is sort of a sign that I am seeing. If you do go on the site that I am on, it is called nodecenter.org, and it is a center for curatorial studies. It is in Berlin, which could give something away. And when you do look at the books, it's very strange. They only show 4 pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters that everyone is speculating from Facebook, from Treyarch. So guys, I just wanted to point that out. Maybe it's a happy coincidence, I'm not 100% sure. But anyways guys, let's start reading this. Now the first letter is definitely from Untoten, and I will tell you why. Let's start reading it. So it is in September 22nd, 1917. When we began the site excavation, our group could not have predicted the dark path down which our work would lead us. Sorry, let me get my reading voice. The doctor remains both adamant and optimistic that the potential applications for the newfound element are worth the associated risks. I concur with the sentiment, but feel increasingly anxious as to the changes I am seeing in my oldest friend. Now guys, you can totally tell this is from Untoten. Number 1, he's talking about his oldest friend. Untoten's oldest friend is definitely Maxis. What kind of lunatic like Untoten could get friends? But anyways guys, the doctor remains both adamant and optimistic that the potential applications for the newfound element are worth the associated risks. This, guys, is the statement that tells you they are just figuring out what the element 115 is. Now, also in the top paragraph, you can also depict that they are somewhere. They are somewhere in the mines excavating for this element 115. Now, the doctor, which is Maxis, really wants to try it out, and I guess he's sort of the downfall of the Earth just because of this letter. Very crazy letter. Also, you can tell that in the buried Easter egg, Untoten does mention something about changes in his oldest friend. You can definitely tell that he's saying it at the bottom part of this paragraph, guys. It is a very cool thing. Now, and the last thing I wanted to talk about is on this letter is September 22nd, 1917. This, guys, definitely means they have time traveled. There is no way that they could have done anything. This is solid evidence, guys, that DLC 3 Buried was the final. It was the last thing in our timeline. DLC 4 will be the prequel before Nacht, Untoten, before all the shit goes down, guys. This is where we started. We're gonna finish it where we started, guys. But I also want to tell you guys about the next letter, which supposedly is from Tokyo. Now, this letter has been written 2 weeks later before the one that Untoten wrote, which does make logical sense if you were thinking about lettering and how fast you could send them out. Now, October 6th, 1917, let me get my reading voice on. The Emperor grows concerned that the barbarians' drive for mechanization may soon yield weapons more devastating than anything the world has ever known. I am honored to act as his trusted agent and will ensure that any such weapons are secured for the benefit of Japan. Now, guys, another crazy letter that we could be seeing. This is crazy. You obviously know it is from Tokyo. He's talking about Japan, talking about the Emperor. Now, you can, when you read the first sentence, the Emperor grows concerned that the barbarians' drive for mechanization may soon yield weapons more devastating than anything the world has ever seen. Barbarians, if you Google it, you will find that it is something relating to Greek, Romans. I just personally think it is just the barbarians. I guess you could say it also relates to the Germans. Mechanization, if you do look at it, it is separated into two words. I'm not 100% sure why this is. Maybe Takio is suggesting a second meaning to mechanization. We are not 100% sure. So yeah, guys, that's really it for that paragraph. Basically, the Takio is saying that the Emperor is growing scared because they know that the world is going to end with these massive weapons of destruction. You can totally tell Richtofen has already started, after 2 weeks, making his weapons of Wonder Weapon. All these weapons of mass destruction that could destroy anything it comes by. But it's funny because when you play the game, it doesn't even destroy a freaking piece of wood. But now, the second paragraph, I'm honored to act as his trusted agent and will ensure that any such weapons are secured for the benefit of Japan. Now, this is very particular, very strange almost, because he is saying that just for the benefit of Japan. Maybe Richtofen has talked about Nikolai and Dempsey and Takio sort of taking different parts of the earth and protecting them. We're still not 100% sure. That is just my theory. And then also, he's not just securing these weapons for Japan, he is securing these weapons for the entire world, guys. I don't think it's just for Japan. I think it's for the entire world. We are going to be seeing that I think his plan failed. This brings up against the Takio's rage against Richtofen. This is where it all goes down, guys. This is the start of the beginning of the start. Both of the things that we're facing in the final DLC coming again for the beginning. So guys, the 2 letters that will be coming out later, supposedly, I will make a video about. So guys, if you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more, please like, favorite, share, and make sure to subscribe, guys. It really helps out my channel. I brought everything I could for you guys. I know there's a lot of videos about this, but I think this one does have a touch of spice or a touch of specialness, whatever you guys think is cool. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you one more time, and I'll see you guys later.